Sabaho everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to check out some really good accessories for your smartphones. We have a couple of desk mounts with wireless charging options and then a couple of mounts for the car made by VRS Design. Now VRS Design is known for their cases, so let's not waste any time. Let's see how these accessories work on our smartphone. So right in front of us, we have the four different things that they sent me. We have a mechanical mount, we have a universal mount, and we also have the hollow box. And this one is essentially meant for the desk, similar to the way we have this one. Now this one also has a little hidden compartment. I'll have a chance to check that out for you guys. So we'll go ahead and do a quick unboxing of each one of them and then show you guys some of their main features. So the first one we're looking for here is the hollow box. It includes a wireless charger. It does not include the power brick, so you definitely need to have that provided with your phone, but it includes a fast wireless charger, wireless charging as I mentioned to you, and of course multiple devices hold, as this kickstand is nice and long. Let's go ahead and see what comes in the box. So the box is pretty simple. We have the stand itself. It's a single piece, plastic piece. It does come with two of these little kickstands that you do need to put in, and you'll notice there's a nice opening here with an opening for the charging port, and that's where this charger comes in. This is the fast wireless charger and it's included with the box with your package, so you don't actually have to buy it separately. The only thing you do need is basically the power brick from your phone. So let's go ahead and connect this and put this in and test out the charging. So for the assembly, you just need to get the charger itself. This one does, if you notice right there, it does match the color. The accent colors are pretty good. Just align the ports. And then once you have the alignment of the port done correctly, this one sits pretty good. Now the cool thing about this wireless charger is that you don't only use this entire kit and you just want to take this with you as a travel charger. It does have offsets on the back, and it just looks really good. And as far as the port, you have the ability of routing the cable straight so that this will actually sit very flush with the table. We also have a secondary port here available for us if you'd like to be able to put a second charger or another phone. And the really cool thing is we have like a nice pencil holder in here and of course an additional phone there. Now, so for a quick charging test, we're going to start off of course with the Galaxy S10 Plus. Just go ahead and put your device, and definitely saw it right there. Take it off, put it back in. Oops, sorry, I'll put it right there. Right there, wirelessly charging. Now keep in mind that when you're putting this actual kickstand on the bottom, there's a couple of ways of putting it in. You can either put it reversed if your device needs to be a little bit higher, or you can put it where the lip is actually going downwards. Initially when I first put it on, I put it on the other way and it didn't work. So now with this format, it does actually align it correctly, as the actual charger, as you can see here, is ever so slightly centered around the actual name right there. Another test would be right there. Here's my Mate 20 Pro. Right away it recognizes it and works great. And of course the Nokia, here it is, the PureView 9 right there charging, and it works really good. So just keep in mind that you do need to provide your own power charger to the actual cable, and the cable is definitely very nice, and it is braided on the back. So this one is called the hollow tray as opposed to the box, and what we have essentially is the same fast wireless charger that's also included in the box, and of course we have now in more of a tray standard format, so we can actually put our stuff on the right side, and there's actually a hidden compartment sitting right below it. As you can see, the tray itself is very nice. This actually is a two-piece, and you can see right there that we actually have a compartment to be able to put like maybe paper clips or something like that at your desk. But the main benefit of course is the ability of adding that wireless charger on the top. You can put your phone here, charge it up, and keep it on the charger. Well, let's say you have your watch, your earbuds, or the way I'm doing it right here is putting my earbuds in here. So of course these are the Galaxy Buds. I can put them straight on the actual charger, and one of the cool things is that the actual charger has a nice little LED here. Hopefully you guys can see that when it turns on, and of course you can see that the wireless buds are being charged. If I'm not using them, I can put them away, keep it on here, charge my device, keep a couple of phones sitting here. It depends on your preference, but the really cool thing is it works, and it works great. Just make sure you center your phone. There you have it. And of course the Galaxy S10 Plus, you got it right there. Works really good. It's definitely more stylish, and again, it just at least a couple of options for basically desktop charging of your devices. And this one, as I mentioned, it has that nice little pocket right there. So the next one is the universal mount. This is intended obviously for the car or anywhere you're able to actually use the little provided plate. You can actually use the 3M adhesive that's on the back. You can actually even use it in the office, on the wall. As long as you have a flat surface, you're able to put that on. This actually will work, and it actually will work on, of course, on any kind of glass material in the car. Let's go ahead and see what comes in the box. And here we have it. As I mentioned to you guys, we do have that tape in the back that you can use to be able to adhere to anything, and the flat surface that we're able to use to basically just make this work on this. It of course will work on any glass surface. The mechanism is actually a twist mechanism, so we can just turn it over there, and you can see there the suction is done right there. And of course when you're done with it, you can just basically flip it back and it comes back to its own stand. We have a couple of adjustment points as well as a third one that's sitting there, but these are the two main ones, so you can basically unscrew them and then adjust to the actual position that you want. And there's actually clips. It's not just a very smooth movement. So you'll notice right there we actually have the ability of setting it exactly to where we want it, adjust it, make it tight, And of course, at that point, we have the ability of just turning this one that's right there, which is for the rain. It does say that it will go all the way up to a 6.4-inch display. So what we have here obviously is the Galaxy S10 Plus. Let's go ahead and put our device, and it has a really good grip on it. There's a little bit of a difference between this one and the additional one that I showed you guys before, as that one has more of a little bottom piece that holds the phone at the bottom. This one just works to the level that you want it. Put it on a flat surface, put this, and of course just use the adhesive. And this thing is solid. There is no separating that. And of course, you can basically adjust your phone to the way you want it. Of course, just be mindful of the buttoning where you have your buttons. Now, the last one we have here is the mechanical mount. This one is in black. Now, this one has a few additional options that we didn't have in the first one. As you can see, the mechanical one looks a little bit different. It is in black. We have the casing cover here for this one. You want to transport it, and of course, we have the basically anything that you want to be able to stick to that normally would not stick, since if it's not a flat surface or glass. But the main benefit of this one is that we not only have one, we have two. And then of course we have the 3 adjustment, but the second one actually provides us one extra option, is the telescopic arm, which actually allows it to go further than the other one. And of course you can still lock it in place, do the exact same thing at the top, and of course just go mechanically or up there as much or as high as low as you want. The main benefit of course is that you can just adjust it, lock it, and get it set to the right format. So here in this situation we're going to make it into a stand, and the mechanism on the bottom works in more of a spinning mechanism. So you can see right there. Let's go ahead and do the turn. It does have a very strong mechanism, and it has like more of a mechanical turn. And this actually has a little bit different of a grabber here. So I guess I would say a phone holder. And that's because it has the non-slip material sitting at the top, but it also has the arms on the side. And of course, there's the actual stand at the bottom. Let's go ahead and put our S10 Plus, and it'll hold it very nicely. The only thing you want to keep in mind again is that this one has that little bottom lip here, so it means the phone can't slide any further down. And if you don't have, or you're not comfortable with this position, you do need to actually switch the entire phone and put it in the other format. But you can definitely set it, get it in the right format, and again in the right way that you want it. Again, be mindful of the buttons, because that's going to happen. Locking in the space, and of course this is the main benefit of this, is the ability of going telescopic. So you go much higher, and you have definitely a greater reach for this. And of course you have all the additional same accessories. Very nice and very sturdy. Lock it into space. Hope you guys enjoyed this nice little selection that I shared with you guys. Of course, the couple of options that we have for the office are very unique in the sense that they not only work as a desk stand, but it also works as an additional stand for other things. So the main one that I showed you guys has the ability of putting things inside like pencils and even paper, and it add additional phones on the side that don't get the wireless charging. And the wireless charger is removable and usable on its own. So you just need to keep in mind that it's actually included in the box. You just need to provide your own original power brick that came with your phone. The other options as far as the car, just basically the main difference between the two is one has more of a telescopic arm that gives you more reach, and the other one is more articulating, and it just has a much better fit if you're trying to put it in a smaller area. Thank you very much to VRS Design for letting me check out these options and sharing these with you guys. Of course, links will be in the description below. Like and subscribe as usual, and I'll see you guys in the next video.